A dashboard is a great way to consume data across broad subject areas or specific heavily filtered conversations. It'll load up several report sections looking at varying aspects of activity levels, message content, and who's participating. Now, these are all saved dashboards, but creating a new one is quick and easy. I'll just click in the search field up here, and I'll tell the system what it is I'm wanting to look for. BCSM, breast cancer social media. And there's the hashtag I wanted right at the top. I'll click on it to choose that one. Next, the system by default wants to look at the last 7 days of activity. I can click here and pick and choose what date range I want, but I'm going to leave it at the last 7 days. Then I'll choose my Create button. From there, it'll open up those report sections I was referring to. We have quantitative analytics, engagement by stakeholder group over time, network analysis, our influencer report, content analysis, a look at the most engaging tweets and conversation threads, trending articles, links that were being shared in the conversation, and visuals being shared. And we can always add more, as we have these that don't automatically load by default. And for each section of the dashboard, you'll find a few things that they have in common. In the upper right, you'll see this grid icon. If I click it once, it'll take whatever the graphical representation is and flip it into what we call table view, where you can consume the raw data. Click it again, and it will return to the graphical representation. Next to that is the gear icon. If I click that, that's where I'll find my options and settings for that section of the dashboard. In the upper left, right next to the name of that section, if I hover over the information icon, I'll see a brief description of this section, a link to our help article for it, and I can also take a self-guided tour of this section of the dashboard, highlighting its main features. In the lower left, where it says Quick Help, that's where I can find the entire help file library, video tutorials, and more. And in the lower right, I can start a chat session if I have a question or a problem that comes up that I need to have help with. Now, if I like this dashboard and I choose to save it, I can just select my save option up at the top right. Give it a name, BCSM. I can even add a description, although that's not necessary. Then I choose Save. And that's all there is to it. Now, if I come back to where I started, there's my newly created dashboard. Now, over time, I may have saved many dashboards, and you can keep them organized. You can move them around and keep them in a specific order, or you can see I've actually created different tabs up here to organize things by subject area, or I can create a new one by clicking this plus button on the far right. I'm going to create a tab called Tweet Chats. Choose Add, and there it is. Now I'm going to take my BCSM, drag and drop it onto that new tab. Click that tab, and there it is. If I click on it, it'll open back up, and I can investigate it some more. Dashboards, convenient, easy, and powerful.